Blessings, everyone. It's Corey Sheik here, spiritual teacher, energy practitioner, and meditation facilitator. And today I'm going to guide you through a very brief practice, but a powerful practice in coming to answer the question, who am I? This is a meditation of self-inquiry where we will dive into the meditative process to answer the question, who am I? And come into a deepened space of contentment and joy and acceptance, a place of self-love with who we are and how we inhabit this body. And so this meditation will be about 10 minutes where I'm going to simply invite you to find the most comfortable position wherever you are listening to this, and recognize that however you think you're doing in this meditation, or you feel like you have lived up to the goal that you've set for yourself, all of this can be kind of put aside for the space that we're setting and this intention we're setting of sinking into a meditation where we can simply just be with ourselves and connect with ourselves in a deeper way. And so if you aren't already in a comfortable position or posture, I'll invite you to get into that. And whether that's seated or lying down, we can come to bring our eyes closed for a moment. And as we close our eyes, we're going to give ourselves the first few minutes here to really sink into the most comfortable posture, whatever that looks like. And also to simply rest in this moment without necessarily anything to do or anything particular to focus on. Just simply surrendering to the moment here and checking in to see what is present. What am I observing? And so naturally, as we are coming to this place of observation, many times we first notice the sensations in our body. This may be the sounds around us, or maybe what we're smelling, potentially the feeling state of our body on the chair or the couch or the bed that we're on. You may feel areas of tension in the body which we can simply bring our attention to silently and allow for them to naturally relax, naturally release. And as we are observing sensation, it is common that we are going to observe the thoughts in the mind. There may be a plethora of thoughts passing through the mind that are naturally arising. And as we continue to just observe silently, they may also naturally pass. And we're not so concerned just to the contents of these thoughts. We're simply only focused on the observation, the silent witnessing of every thought as it arises and naturally passes. Now, some of these thoughts may carry a certain emotional charge to them. And this emotional charge is likely felt somewhere in the torso, in the body. This could be thoughts of a certain person or a situation, a certain challenge you may be facing, and the arising emotion or feeling may arise into the stomach, in the heart, maybe even up into the throat. But there simply may be that feeling of emotional charge, which we can initially identify and recognize this charge as a specific emotion that we can label if that supports you. Though once again, we're not so concerned as to the contents or where this emotion has come from or why it is there. Our singular focus here is just to continue to return to that place of witnessing and observing, silently being with every emotion as it arises, and also any other thoughts or sensations that are continuing to arise. Our attention is naturally just matching every thought, sensation, and feeling as it arises, silently, not judging or expecting, pushing it away, or trying to strive towards, just allowing all to be exactly as it is. And now, as we can come to this place of observance, there may already naturally be a deeper lightness, a release, a detachment from what may have seemed so real and so important, pulling at your attention. And so in the observance of all of these objects of thoughts, feelings, and sensations, the natural question arises, who or what is observing these thoughts, feelings, and sensations? What is behind all of these arising phenomena that are happening within? And so this naturally arises the question, who am I? If I am able to observe these positive and negative thoughts, feelings, and sensations that naturally arise and then fall, where do I exist? And who am I truly? And as we continue to repeat this practice of just simply silently observing everything that continues to arise and fall and maybe simply begins to quiet down, we can begin to inquire and to move our attention and our awareness to the vantage point in which all of this is being observed from. Many times this will pull you into the center of the chest and the heart, where we connect with that sense of being, that sense of self that is independent of any thoughts, feelings, or sensations, what you identify as, what you believe to be true, what may be filled with resistance or what you are striving towards. Beginning to connect to that sense of self that you feel in the center of your being, in the center of the chest, near the heart. This is the I am presence or I am awareness. We can simply repeat the affirmation, I am, or I exist, if this supports you. More importantly, feeling that sense of existence, that sense of pure being, that sense of pure presence that is untainted and untouched by these moving thoughts and feelings and sensations, simply because we are not giving it any more energy than we need to. We're moving all of our attention, all of our energy back upon ourselves, this pure place of awareness and being, and this sense of being within the chest, within the heart. And we can take a few moments just simply to bask in this, to come to rest in this, to surrender into this. And as we simply continue to repeat this practice of moving our attention back upon ourselves, back upon this pure sense of being, releasing from the attachments, expectations, judgments, and fears that we may have by identifying with our thoughts and feelings and sensations, coming into contact with our true self, our true sense of being. It is here where we are going to close this meditation, rather just simply closing this video, though the invitation is to continue in this practice, continue into this meditation for as long as you feel you need, for as long as you feel called. And of course, the recommendation is to do this practice as much as possible, continuously, every day, setting time aside and continuing it throughout the day. Deep love to all of you. Much blessings in the path.